Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Mona. Follow my Instagram, all that good stuff. So first let me just say Happy New Year's. Okay, I'm very late to that. I had a crazy start to my new year, but hopefully you guys are off to a good start. And I'm making this little, video today to share 8 tips, 8 goals, 8, whatever they need to be, resolutions, whatever, that you guys should be, if you didn't make any resolutions for the new year, that these are for you, okay? Personally for me, every single year, I always like to make new goals for myself because I want to change, I want to grow. I'm not perfect. So yeah, so I'm gonna share my goals with you guys. Keep watching. Hope you guys take something from this video. I really, really hope so. Yeah, share, comment, subscribe, all the great stuff. Okay. So starting off, let's just first off say, if you're gonna do anything for the new year, if you're actually planning on setting goals for yourself, follow through with them, okay? Like, put in the work, put in the time. Things don't just happen. You can't just, sometimes, you can just say it might just happen, but most times, you're saying it and you're actively working to put it into existence. So make sure you're actively working to put these things into existence. If you have, find 2 or 3 or whatever little tips helpful, okay? So starting off, I'm gonna start off with body positivity, right? Mind you, I don't know if I already said it, but some of these tips, they're also some of my goals in general for the year. So body positivity. I know for a lot of us, a lot of us, we go through these moments where okay, I need to lose weight, or I need to gain weight, or blah, 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 all that great stuff. But just make sure you're being kind to yourself, kind to the way you look. And if you honestly, if you're doing this to better yourself, just for you, then make sure you're putting in that work, put in that time, get your membership. Don't let anything hold you back from getting what you want. Literally get your membership. Planet Fitness is $10. It's not that it's not a crazy awesome gym, but it's good. It gets the job done. Okay, so get your membership. Okay, and yeah, remember to follow your affirmations, because the best part about body, if you're going to be doing, getting yourself in shape, is to remember to be kind to yourself. Like I said before, do your affirmations, because even if you lose all the weight or you gain the right weight or whatever it is, okay, if you don't really love yourself, if you don't really love your body, it's not going to really solve any of the problems that you think you're having about your body. Okay, it's all here. So do your affirmations. Tell yourself, love yourself. Say I love myself, and keep doing it daily. Find those good stuff instead of looking at the bad stuff that you don't like. Find that good stuff instead of being I don't like how fat my arm is. Okay. Talk about how beautiful your hands are, okay? Or talk about you love your shoulders and how they just so perfectly and all that great stuff, okay? Talk about how your skin just glistens, okay? All that great stuff, right? We don't need to pick ourselves apart. We know what we don't like. We don't need to keep talking about it, okay? And so that's my first one, body positivity. My second one is living for yourself and your goals, right? Not living through other people, making your life, make your life feel exciting. Oh my gosh, that is a big tip for me. That is a big tip for you guys, okay? For some of us, not all of our lives are these crazy things that we can share on the internet. Not all of our lives are just these crazy things. Not all of us have these oh my god, this crazy story about my life, right? So just, try to live for you. If you're I'm so bored in my life, I live through my friend because they having if you're living through other people because they're just having more exciting things going on in life, do more exciting things for yourself. You know what I mean? Oh my god, sorry, my nose itches. Do things for yourself. Go out more, walk around the block, get a pet, buy plants, get into it, find your hobbies, find things that you think make your life interesting, that you find interesting for people's lives, that aren't self-destructive and hurtful to you, okay? Unless you're finding people's lives entertaining or living through them because they're toxic and unhealthy, don't do that. Find the joy and excitement in your own life. Live for yourself, live for your goals, live for the things that make you happy to be alive. Because honestly, I was talking to this previously just about how, life can just feel so gray. The colors slowly just get sucked out of life when you get older. So try to find those colors again. I know no matter if you had a good childhood or not, I just feel it just happens, at some point. For some of us, it just starts to become gray. Wake up go to work, sleep, or come back, sleep, eat, whatever. Maybe don't eat because you forget. You know? Can you hear my cat? I'm not letting her out because she's crazy. Anyways, she's in the room right now. So if you hear her, she's literally fine. She just keeps walking across the camera. So anyways, yeah, live for yourself, do the things you want to do, make your life more exciting so that when you wake up, you know, you're looking at the colors of the world. You're seeing the blue and the green and the pink and the all that beautiful stuff, okay? Stop trying to escape your reality, you know, stop trying to escape your reality by living for these other people because they're not you. And what are you gonna do if they leave? Or what are you gonna do when like the lives are no longer entertaining? Like, find the excitement for yourself. That's what I'm doing this year. I'm trying to go out more. I'm trying to be more active in my social environment. Like, I'm just trying to be a person and not just like a pawn, you know, not just like this like irrelevant piece of thing in my own reality. Hopefully that even made sense. Yeah, so try to figure out what you want in life, you know, which can be really hard because like you were all waiting for some of us are waiting for people to tell us, you know, some people already know, came out the womb knowing, but just find what makes you happy. Do everything. That's look good, you know, don't do like, yeah, do everything, do whatever you want to do. Like, who says you only need to like be good at one thing? Be good at everything. Like, if you love to draw, keep drawing, go to drawing classes, do paint and stuff, do it, immerse yourself in the world of the arts, you know, or do it like if you can't like, you know, pay for that stuff, then host little stuff for your own night. Like, be like, oh, when I come home, I'm gonna go to Walmart and I'm gonna get me some canvases and, you know, whatever foods you like, you're gonna put on a Bob Marley episode or whatever, and you're gonna draw one of his paintings. Or you're gonna go on Pinterest, you're gonna look up some different things you can draw, and you're gonna draw it, and you're just gonna keep doing that because it makes you exciting. It's something you're passionate about, and it's a beautiful thing that you should do. Or you're gonna go home and you're gonna sit down, you're gonna look up different jobs you never thought you would even be interested in. Like, I don't know, let's say you wanted to be like a doctor, look at different things in the field of medicine that you could possibly do. Okay, find your beautiful goals, all right? Yeah, so obviously one way to do that is just by making a list, right? And just kind of like checking it off, being like, okay, well, I like this, or I've always had, you know, interest in this, and just check it off your list. Yeah. My next thing is taking care of your wealth. Okay. I don't know if I'm the only one. I know I'm not the only one, right? I did not grow up in the most financially literate household. I'm still not very financially literate. I don't understand finance. I don't even know how to build wealth. I really am trying, and I'm like, it's hard. We're all learning and we're all trying. So make that one of your goals. How to increase these pockets. Okay, what do I like to do, right? And how can I make money from it? Or what can I do and make money from it? Like, you know what I mean? Like, increase them pockets this year. All right, it's time to research about wealth. It's time to research how to grow wealth. It's time to research stocks. Okay, we can no longer allow life to stick rolls on us. We're taking it by the hand, okay? And we're gonna like figure it out for ourselves, and we're gonna do the right thing. So that should definitely be one of your goals this year. Becoming more financially literate, taking, you know, your finances seriously, taking money seriously, because yeah, all right. And then my next thing is confidence. Listen, I know nothing about confidence. Okay, so what I'm about to say to you is just tips, like in what I can say about confidence. I'm not the most confident person, so I can't sit here and be like, oh, this is how you're confident, this is how you're gonna become confident, like look at them like this. I don't know. I'm very awkward, okay? So I would say, honestly, if you want to feel confident in yourself, figure out what you're good at, you know? Like, figure out what you're good at and be the best at it. If you are really good at doing your nails, oh, you better be the best at it, girl. You better be the best at it. Keep doing your nails, because every single time you go anywhere, you're gonna be talking like this because you know your nails are on point and that's all they should just be focusing on. okay? Or if you know you're really good at dressing, get better at it. Keep styling, keep buying little pieces. Go to the thrift store, because if you really know fashion, if you're really good at dressing, then you don't know that you don't need to spend $1,000 to be a good dresser. You can go down to Rainbows or go to the thrift store and get you a little $5 shirt and put it together and make a masterpiece, okay? So yeah, remember that confidence isn't just physical, right? So a lot of us, if you go online and you search things up, you'll see people put stuff like, oh, how to be dark and like feminine, or how to be like, you know, I don't even know, I don't even watch it, but I just be seeing those things. And just remember, it's not just about physical, it's not just about like physically like being conventionally attractive and that being your confidence, because you take that all away and then what do you have? Like, what, you're no longer confident now? Confidence comes within, you know what I mean? And it's just about being confident in who you are as a person, not about who you look like or what you look like physically. Being confident about what you can do and what your abilities are. Just being confident in general, right? That's why I'm saying, like, work at the things you're good at. Be the best at it if you can possibly be the best at it. Be your determination of the best at it. And then that's like real confidence right there. Like, but that's what I would just say in terms of confidence. Find the things that you're good at and be the best at it. Because it's not just physically, all right? It's not just physical. Okay, that's why a lot of people, who are very confident, because they just look attractive, when someone else comes in and like reminds them that they're not the actual most attractive person in the world, they like literally lose their shit, because it's like their entire confidence was just based off their physical look. So anyways, my next thing is self-awareness, right? So I don't even explain myself. I think that I'm a very self-aware. I think that I am growing to be a very self-aware person. Yeah. So I don't even know how to describe being self-aware, but I would just say, like, if you know you're a person that like kind of doesn't understand like yourself, right? Like, you kind of have this image of yourself that like you wouldn't even know if you were self-aware or not, like, and or how you come off, or how you portray yourself or anything like that. And I think that the best way to become self-aware is therapy. So if you honestly need therapy, I think that's something that should be done, because it's so easy to say that, like, oh, self-awareness, like being more self-aware, but like people who literally are not self-aware wouldn't even know where to start. I think the best way is therapist, because like that's more of like professional, take the air quotes away, that is professional help. And what they're saying, it's like, I'm telling you, like, this is, you know, or if you have a really good friend that you know, it's just a really good friend, like they're unbiased, they're like honest people, like you can even ask them, like, girl, like, that's it, like, stop going to the people that like lie to you about yourself and to make you feel better about situations where you're clearly wrong, because those people are helping you to be less self-aware. Being self-aware is, you know, taking accountability for your own actions. It's being honest with yourself about your role in different things, and it's honestly being open to being able to listen to other people when they're like, you know, telling you things, especially telling you things about yourself and how you're coming off, and be able to like take that and like rethink it through, because of course it's hard to hear stuff about yourself. No one wants to hear bad things about themselves. I don't want to hear bad things about myself, but like sometimes in those things there's like truth, and there is like, you know, revelations to be revealed. So that's what I would say to self-awareness, you know, being open, taking accountability, being honest with yourself, finding the people that can be honest with you, because it's time to leave people that like to lie to you to make you feel better about your roles and things, but you're wrong. Kick them out the door, because it's not helping you. It's not helping you, babes, okay? So yeah, my next thing is emotional intelligence. That's another thing that I would say comes like, is if you like want to start that, if you feel like you're not very emotionally intelligent, and you know that like one reason why a lot of relationships don't work out for you is because something on, you know, your side, you know, that comes from emotions. You know if like you're having issues with I'm trying to remember words. You know if your emotional intelligence is affecting your relationships with people. Okay. That kind of comes a little bit with like self-awareness, with knowing who you are, but I think therapy can just be a really great start for that. Start to help you like see yourself and how you're coming off to people, and how like your emotions are like affecting relationships. But same thing again, I would say, if you don't want to pay for therapy, because not all of us can afford it, it's, you know, having a specific person in your life that like can help reveal that. And if you really wanted to, you can go to the interwebs, or just go to find like .org websites that can help you understand what is emotional intelligence and help you read up on that and be better. But I would say, you know, it's time to, you know, regulate your emotions and not reacting to everything. If you're a person that reacts to everything, that can speak a lot to your emotional intelligence, because not everything is being done to hurt your feelings. It's not, okay? Yeah, same thing I said regarding self-awareness, you know, being open to hearing other people, like hearing everything. Like when you hear things that are outside of your own point of view, and you're like, how art thou do that to me, or how dare you do or say this to me, maybe you're not very like, you're like reacting badly to it because you can't control like your own reactions and like your emotions, you know. That's something to say. Yeah. Yeah. As well as just being empathetic to other people, I would say, you know, like understand that people make mistakes as well as you make mistakes. Like, we're all human, we're all having a very human experience. Like, being empathetic too, that is definitely helpful. Yeah, and honestly, people, like, if you're like me, or, you know, really anyone, honestly, if you don't have that great of emotional intelligence, or if you're not very in tune to your emotions because of like, you know, past problems with like family or trauma and things like that, therapy, understanding that, healing yourself, because I understand sometimes not everyone can just, you know, heal themselves like and like work through their issues on their own, you know what I mean? Like, actually work on it, not just like smoke every single day, but actually work on it. Then, like I said, therapy, or just having someone that you know can listen to you, or writing it down, or journaling. There's so many ways to really help you work through your emotions. Look it up, you know, so many things out there, but I love to write down my feelings and emotions. Writing is really helpful. Go on your iPhone, open up your notepad, or I don't know, Samsung, and open up your notepad, go to Google Docs and write it down, whatever. There's so many ways to write now, guys, okay? Buy a $5 book and write it down and write out how you feel, or you can try painting, or you can even try listening to music and like using music as a way to express how you're feeling and things like that. Or you know, running. Oh my gosh, running, yes. Like, I know if you hate running, it probably is terrible, but like someone, if you actually might find comfort in it. I used to run, and honestly it felt good. Like, if I was having a really bad day, oh my god, I would literally just like, okay. So yeah, doing stuff like that too, okay? So all these things. Another one is setting boundaries, okay? This honestly has been like my anthem for like last year, but and it's still gonna be it's honestly still my anthem, because I never really had boundaries with people. I've let a lot of people hurt me in the past, and I just didn't, just kind of let it be. Like, I don't even know how to react. I'm not a very like aggressive, like I'm not a physically aggressive person. I wouldn't call myself verbally aggressive. I don't even know if that's a thing. I'm not very aggressive. I'm like passive aggressive, probably even worse. But like, I just let a lot of people just walk over me a lot of time when I was like, you know, not that long ago. It's, you know, but I'm learning to try to, you know, respect myself, respect my wants, respect the things that like I don't like, and let it, you know, verbalizing that to people so people know. And that when people do cross it, you know, I'll like let them know, like, I'm not accepting that. I'm no longer accepting that type of energy, that type of, you know, reaction. I'm not accepting that. Like, I'm a person that is to be valued, period. Yeah, so setting boundaries, knowing what you're okay with, knowing what you're not okay with, and, you know, being able to verbalize that to people, being like, some of us may not understand what boundaries are, okay? So It can be something as simple as like, you know, for example, it can be simply you just being like, I'm not allowing people to talk to me like that anymore. I'm no longer allowing myself to be the butt of the joke anymore, right? That's a boundary, you're setting that. So if you have a friend that's always like making jokes, you know, like in a way that just always puts you down, be like, I'm not accepting that. And you telling your friend like, hey, I don't like when you do that. I don't appreciate that. I want you to stop doing that because I'm not accepting that if you don't stop doing that. Like, you know, just something that be. I want you to stop doing that. And then that friend's still doing it. And then you're like, okay, well, I'm done with them. I'm cutting them off. Like, we're no longer friends. And they're like, what did I do? And then you just say, you didn't respect the fact that I told you to stop doing this because it hurts me. You're doing it. A boundary. Doing stuff like that. Respecting yourself. Putting yourself, not even first, just caring about yourself a little bit more. Okay? Yeah, and I think that if you're able to set boundaries, it really helps you to be able to like communicate with people. Because you're like, you show people like, I love myself. I love myself, okay? I love myself, okay? So my next one, or my last one, tip 8 is basically protecting your peace. So that can just be from anything. I'll decide that you're gonna like get off of the internet for a little bit. You're like, oh, I'm not gonna do the internet. Or even if that means that if you were once like private or like always like public on Instagram, going private. People are like, why are you private now? You're just protecting your peace. You just don't want everyone and anyone to follow you. You know what I mean? Deciding to make your circle a little bit smaller. Oh, that was not good. Making your circle a little bit smaller. Okay. Yeah, like this all in the end will just help you. It's what you deserve in life and just make you feel more like happy and confident. And when you step outside, honestly, I know that, like, if I feel like I can be myself around people because I'm no longer accepting people in my life that are not benefiting me, not even benefiting me, but that are like bringing me peace of mind, you know, you're gonna feel happier, confident, all the great stuff. So yeah, those are the goals for 2024. Some of my goals that I'm sharing with you guys, that if you guys want to take any, go ahead. And yeah, so hopefully you guys enjoyed that. I do have, honestly, I did make like a whole list of goals for 2024. If you guys want me to share them, I will. Like I made those goals, but I have more. I have a lot of stuff. So if you guys want me to share that, let me know. I'm sorry for the like light change throughout this video. It's getting darker where I'm at. Okay, so yeah, thank you so much for tuning in. Please keep watching. Oh my god, it's a bug outside and it's like there. Okay, please keep watching, you know, my other videos. Come back next time. Thank you so much. Peace, guys.